Absolutely an anti-feminist. I always have been, I always will be.
So I've been asked several times, aren't you afraid of that getting out? And shouldn't you delete that now that you're like have followers and like people listen to you and are interested in what you have to say? They're not going to like you if they find that out, you know. I've had many women tell me that when seeing this video. And I just wanted to tell everybody that I don't give a fuck. And I still feel the same way. And I would like to explain why I'm an anti feminist. I believe in equal rights for men and women. I know, shocker, right? I believe in equal rights for men and women. I don't believe that women should be above men. And that's what the feminist movement has turned into. It went from women wanting to be equal to wanting to be better and to have more privilege and to be more comfortable than men and to like have the rights to trump them, you know, in society, and to punish them really for you know many decades of them having more power than we did on Earth. And I that wasn't me. That wasn't them. Like I wasn't the girl that wasn't allowed to have a bank account and had her kids taken away when she wanted to leave her abusive ex, that, you know, in the fucking 1800s. Was that you, feminist lady? Was that you living that life experience? No. Was that the dude sitting next to you at the bus stop? No. Okay. Then why the fuck is he getting punished because you want to like be more powerful, you know, sock it to him for the shit he wasn't alive for? That doesn't make any sense to me. I believe in equal rights for men and women. I believe in equality. So no, I'm not a feminist. I never will be, never have been. I am from Seattle. This is a very unpopular opinion from where I am from. Even living in the inland Northwest, this is unpopular. Within my family, oh my God, this is unpopular. But I will always say that I believe in equality. I believe in equality. And I believe that men have it really fucking hard, and that not for a moment should any political movement make it any fucking harder for them. That's not cool. That's not fucking cool. I will never stand by a feminist and give her anything but disapproving looks and judgment, honestly. I've seen feminists say some of the most disgusting things I have ever, just to men's faces that are just walking down the street. I've seen more hate in a feminist than I've seen in racists. I'm not joking. I've seen women hate men more than I've seen dumbass, racist, ignorant, uneducated, bad, just dumb people, stupid people. I've seen more hate come out of a feminist than I have some dude from North Idaho that doesn't know any better and grew up in a really fucking poor neighborhood and grew up with, you know, no internet access and parents telling him stupid shit, and him not having the curiosity to find out if they were right or not. I've seen an educated feminist who knows better and has every opportunity in the world to know better hate on men more than I've seen that North Idaho boy that calls himself a neo-Nazi hate on a black person. Like many times. Many times. And I have black siblings, you guys. I've seen a lot of racism in my time, especially in North Idaho. And I've seen more hateful feminists than I have seen hateful neo-Nazis. So that says something. The feminists have a lot of hateful energy towards men, and I don't believe in that shit. That's fucking wrong. And what an ungrateful way to live. Just what an ungrateful little bitch way to live. I don't like that at all. You know, dogging on the men that build the buildings that make it so you can get education and go to the bank and have your children and raise them, to dog on the men that make that possible for you to be warm at night. They work their fingers to the bone so that you can do all those things, so that you can have a bank account and go to court and get your own children when you get to, you know, build the judge chambers, like all of it. Men do that. Men do that. A couple of women, but mostly men. Mostly. The majority of them are men that build our buildings and make it so our world runs, like literally runs. Men build that. Men run the world. Thank God. Thank God for men. I appreciate all of you guys out there that, do that hard fucking work to make it so that I'm able to have my son in an apartment, and I'm warm, and I'm able to raise him. Like, that's a big deal to me. So all those men out there, seriously, I could cry. My dad was a diesel mechanic, and he died on the job. So, like, men that work hard out there doing that type of shit, making 40, 50 a year, and being dogged on by chicks, acting like they're not good enough, and be passed by by these females, and then criticized by feminists. On behalf of all women, I am very, very embarrassed and sorry. They know not what they do. They think that they've got a college education and they just know everything all of a sudden. But they are actually very closed-minded, and they can't see beyond what they've been told in college and beyond what their very immature emotional body feels. They feel slighted by you because of some history and because they're judging themselves, and they feel that that judgment is actually just coming from you and that the patriarchy installed it in them, and that's bullshit, and it's not a thing, and they're just judging the fuck out of themselves because a lot of women are haters and they judge each other terribly, like all day long. So they judge themselves, blame it on you guys. And ladies, you made yourselves haters. The patriarchy didn't do shit to you, okay? You were born a hater. You were born wanting to hate. And instead of fighting that hate off and becoming a mature adult, you fully embraced it, and you want to blame it on somebody, so you blame it on men. Because they're not going to do shit. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to bitch you out for it. They're just going to take it because they want the world to run smoothly. They're going to just, go to work and agree and keep their mouth shut and suffer in silence. That's a bully ass energy, and that's why I don't get along with a lot of females, because a lot of them are fucking bullies. To the women that aren't that way, especially the women that I hang out with every night in my lives that are not haters and could not fathom hating on another woman. I want the collective to do well. Women are in that collective. Why the fuck would I hate on one? If a woman that I know is down, I don't care if she's my enemy. I don't care if she likes me. She's gonna get lifted up. I'll do whatever it takes to lift her up and make her a better person. If there's something in my power that could make her a better person, I don't care if it hurts her. I don't care. I'm gonna lift her up. She considers that bullying and kicking her while she's down. They don't think about getting what they want in the end. They think about being right. So, for example, if my fellow woman is a terrible alcoholic, and is literally dying in front of her young son, me calling for help, me calling child protective services, calling for help to get her to change her life because she will not do it by herself. That is me picking her up. Logically, if you think about it, if a man that is logical thinks about it, that's duh, right? For a woman, that's me kicking her while she's down because she wasn't right in the situation. So she feels as though she's been slighted. And in reality, she's getting what she wants in the end. She's getting to be a mom and a better person. That's what she wants, but she wanted it to look a certain way. She didn't want to be healthy. She wanted to be right. And women are very, very big brats at times, and they think they can get what they want the way they want it, which is not being embarrassed, not doing hard work, not having people maybe that you dislike make you feel less than. The female collective is really, really, really down at the moment, and there are not an abundance of logical, really good Queen of Pentacles type of ladies out there right now. And if this changed one of their minds and illuminated even a little bit, you guys can still hate me, that's fine. But if this made you think a little bit further outside of your brat ass heads, then I'm elated for you, and I hope that you take this and run with it and just start thinking for yourselves independently and logically instead of thinking about, how everybody else thinks. It's not a good way to live.
Give it to me like.
I welcome all respectful disagreements in the comments.
and will stand by every word I just said if you'd like to challenge my way of thought. If you are just a hater, hey, I welcome that shit too.